Hello and welcome to the Skyroll channel, and today this is my $800 gaming PC for 2016. Whenever you get to the $800 range of gaming PCs, you usually leave the budget side of PC gaming and get more into the premium side of gaming PCs. And it's a pretty nice thing because you have more freedom in order to spend money on your gaming PC so that it's more special and it's not just so budget crushed to meet the budget price. But with $800, you're pretty open to spend on whatever you want. So that's why I made this gaming PC really special and still ridiculously fast. So let's get into the video. If you want the absolute cheapest PC games on the internet with the largest discounts that even exceed those of Steam Summer Sale games, then make sure to check out G2A.com. And a link for that will be in the description down below. Now for the processor, we're going with the Intel Core i5-6600K. This is an overclockable Core i5 processor based off of the Skylake architecture that runs at 3.5 GHz and can turbo boost up to 3.9 GHz. But this is an unlocked processor, so you can actually get to about 4.5 or 4.6 GHz with the CPU cooler that we included in this list, because there is no included CPU cooler with the unlocked Core i7 and Core i5 processors. But anyways, this is a great gaming processor. It's the standard when it comes to mid-range gaming PCs. Having a solid i5, especially unlockable one, will allow you to get amazing frame rates in games, and I mean, it's gonna last you a really long time. In my opinion, my i5 2500K that I got all the way back in 2011 is still clocked at 4.5 GHz and is still alive, and no problems have eroded with it. So for the processor, we're definitely going with this i5. Now for the CPU cooler, since there isn't a CPU cooler that is included in the box with the i5, we're going with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo. This is probably one of the most popular CPU coolers out there because with its price to performance ratio, you're getting some pretty serious cooling for its price and some amazing overclockability. I myself own a Hyper 212 Evo and it's lasted me for a good 3 years so far. Nothing bad has happened to it, and it's what's keeping my i5 2500K at 4.5 GHz at a stable temperature. Now for the motherboard, we're going with the ASRock Pro 4S Z170M motherboard. This is a micro ATX motherboard coming from ASRock, and for $100, I think it's a pretty awesome motherboard for this build. It has that legendary ASRock build quality and can support up to 32 GB of DDR4 RAM at a speed of 3,866 MHz if you decide to overclock your RAM. And finally, this is a very nice looking motherboard for $100 with its black and orange color scheme. And even though it is micro ATX, this can support Crossfire if you did want to upgrade to an AMD Crossfire setup in the future. Now for the RAM, we're going with the Crucial Ballistics Sport LT 8GB RAM kit. This is at a speed of 2400 MHz, and this has a capacity of 8 GB across 2 sticks, so it's dual channel, and this is DDR4. And it's going to be perfect for this gaming PC, especially if you're going to just do gaming, because 8 GB is all you need right now for PC gaming. Now for the hard drive, we're using the Western Digital Blue 1TB hard drive. This is a large capacity hard drive that has very good speeds on it, especially when loading up Windows for a hard drive. It's going to land you about the 20-second boot up range on Windows 10, which I still think is impressive, especially for a hard drive. But I mean, mainly for this, it's going to have tons of storage for you, so you're going to have plenty of freedom when it comes to storing your games, your images, videos, programs, anything like that. And I mean, it's like the gamer's trusty steed. It's for a really good price, it's reliable, and it has tons of storage for its price. Now for the graphics card, we're going with the EVGA GeForce GTX 1060. This is EVGA's flagship mid-range graphics card, and if you can get it for its advertised price of $250, it's a killer graphics card. Yes, I understand that it is for a higher price right now, but eventually in time when it does lower down in price back to its original $250, it's going to be an amazing card for gaming. And for $250, you're getting GTX 980 performance for about $200 less. Anyways, this can support up to 6 GB of VRAM. This also has a very high clock speed and even higher boost clock speed, and as a matter of fact can be overclocked to a certain amount. Also, this is based off of the GP106 chip, which is different than the GTX 1070 and 1080, which are based off of the GP104. And I mean, for its price, it's a great bang for the buck GPU and actually landed a spot on my best value GPU list. Now for the case, and probably the most exciting part in this list, is the Thermaltake Core V21. This is a micro ATX cube case, and for its price, I think it's a pretty cool looking case. And as a matter of fact, I've had interactions before with this case. I had a friend who built a $900 gaming PC and used this case, and he loves it. He actually turned down some really good cases like the Fractal Design R4 and the Fantex Enthro Pro for this little case, just because the look of it was just perfectly fit for him, and I totally agree. This is a cool looking case. It's a little bit bulky, but it isn't a cube form factor, which will fit fine on your desks. Anyways though, this is in a micro ATX form factor, which is just the right size for the motherboard that we're using in this build, as well as all the other parts. But anyways, this case is separated into two parts: the bottom chamber and the top chamber. The bottom chamber being where you store your hard drive and your power supply or SSDs, and the top chamber being where you store the motherboard along with your graphics card, processor, and CPU cooler. Anyways though, this is a really awesome looking case with a really cool side panel window that actually showcases the two chambers of the PC and just makes your whole PC look really cool. And also, it's a really cool way to show off your graphics card. And also, this has pretty awesome airflow with its really good mesh design, so for its price, I deem this to be a really good value case for its price of $60, and not to mention it looks pretty cool and it'll make you stand out amongst the crowd. Now for the power supply, we're going with the EVGA 600B power supply for $46. This is a 600 watt power supply that has the 80 plus bronze efficiency rating, and it's gonna have enough wattage for this entire PC. It's gonna have enough to both overclock the GTX 1060 and overclock that i5 6600K to whatever you want. And it's even an EVGA power supply, and those have been known to have pretty excellent build quality among these days. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and all that. And this is the Scatterable channel signing out.